Enter the Colossus. Your Javelin exosuit is the key to your survival in the world of Anthem. Without one, the dangers that pervade the wild outside of Fort Tarsus would be overwhelming. The Colossus is just one of the Javelins you'll get to pilot, though you can switch freely between your Javelins and between missions. So let's get to know the features and abilities that make Colossus such a powerhouse in the field. We've all been there, faced up against a rolling horde of fanged monstrosities, firing off round after round into oceans full of beasts, getting absolutely nowhere, slowly at most. Well, my friends, we don't have to live like that anymore. Meet Anthem's Colossus, a hulking war machine designed to clear out entire hives of vicious predatory fauna with mounted artillery, heavy arms, and even, yes, a flamethrower. It's got reinforced armor plating, it's got jet propulsion, it's also got a massive cannon. I'm pretty sure it's even got a cup holder as well. But if you're looking to trample through the wilderness in comfort with heavy artillery strapped to your back, the Colossus is the one for you. Each Javelin may have two weapons in their loadout and can change them along with the rest of their loadout between missions. The Colossus cannot use two of the smallest weapon types like the pistols and the SMGs, but is the only Javelin sturdy enough to wield any of the heavy weapons. The Colossus Javelin also has a strong melee ability. The Colossus can use its massive chassis as a weapon both in the diving smash attack from the air and also a hammering melee attack. This not only clears out smaller enemies instantly, but has a chance to knock down foes and leave them open to follow-up attacks. Colossus Javelin Ordnance Launcher Gear. Utilizing the incredible strength of the Colossus, these shoulder-mounted weapons are capable of dishing out punishment to the enemies near and far. It has different type of mortars for different type of events. The high explosive mortar launches an explosive projectile that deals heavy aerial effect damage. The burst mortar fires a volley of smaller mortars that spread out to pummel a wider aerial effect. The firewall mortar, which fires a specialized mortar around that ignites a wall of flame, heavily damaging enemies that try to move through it. We also have the lightning coil, which strikes a single random target with an arc of electricity in front of the Colossus, prioritizing targets or status effects. And last but not least, the shock coil, which emit waves of electricity out of the Colossus, damaging all nearby enemies. The Colossus Javelin Heavy Assault Launcher Gear. The Colossus allows for the fitting of a number of wrist-mounted weapons that can complement its other destructive weapons. It has a heavy cannon which fires a large rocket in a targeted direction. It has a flamethrower which unleashes a continuous stream of fire to ignite enemies. Also a flak cannon which barrages nearby enemies with a short-range arc of projectiles. The railgun which devastates a single target with a forceful and precise kinetic round. And also the acid spitter which expels a acid projectile to damage enemies. The Colossus also has Javelin support gear which you can use to support your teammates. As the preeminent battle tank, the Colossus is capable of supporting its allies by decreasing incoming damage or diverting enemy fire towards itself. You also have a taunt which forces all enemies within a certain radius to divert their attacks to the Colossus. You also have the deflector pulse which gives all nearby enemies a damage resistant buff. And finally we reach the Colossus Javelin's ultimate ability. You have a siege cannon which Lancers can deploy a special ultimate ability that displays the true strength of their Javelin exosuit. The siege cannon is ideal for clearing out smaller enemies, controlling enemies in a choke point, or putting some extra damage on a boss. With its focus on damage mitigation and explosive power, the Colossus is a favorite among freelancers who prefer a brute force solution to their problems. Whether you need the straightforward approach for a mission or you just like a little roomier fit, the Colossus is an amazing addition to your Javelin arsenal. See you out there, Lancer. Thank you for joining us on this short introductory video on the Javelin that we all know as the Colossus. Please comment, like, and subscribe for more daily Anthem content. This is RickySenpai, and as always, sweet as.